The verse I'd like to share comes out of Luke 17, verse 5. It's very short, very short. And the apostles said to the Lord, "Increase our faith." And I'm going to read starting in verse 3, just going back a couple of verses, still in chapter 17, starting at 3. "Take heed to yourselves. If your brother sins against you, rebuke him. And if he repents, forgive him. And if he sins against you 7 times in a day, and 7 times in a day returns to you saying, 'I repent,' you shall forgive him." And the apostles said to the Lord, "Increase our faith." Why would their response be, "Increase our faith"? Were they really asking for more faith, or was it more in response to Jesus saying, "You need to forgive your brother or your sister over and over and over again"? Forgiveness, forgiving, just as we want to be forgiven, we also need to forgive as well. And that's why I said that faith is so much action as well. It's not only believing without seeing, but also putting the words of God into practice and applying it. So Jesus at that point is reminding the apostles that faith really isn't what is needed in this regard, right? But just a simple understanding of, what is my commandment to you? And I'm commanding you that you must forgive. That is a way of following. When he said, "You must forgive over and over and over again," that is what they were addressing, and that is what they were feeling that would be difficult. And therefore, please increase our faith. Pardon me. So ultimately, the disciples would learn that forgiveness is not based on faith, right? But forgiveness is based on love. It's based in love. And as Peter would later write, above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. And that we can find in 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 8. The relationship with God is the most important relationship that you can ever have in your life.